If you want to speak and understand more, you'll need to know more words. So, today, you'll discover 5 ways to master vocabulary fast. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Before we jump into how, just know that when you learn more words, you pretty much improve everything: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So it's important to always be learning new words across a range of topics so that you can speak fluently in all situations. If you haven't done so already, come up with a specific number of words you'd like to master a month and make that your monthly goal, like 30, 50, or even 100 words a month. Now, let's get to the tips. First, use spaced repetition flashcards. Flashcards are the most popular way to learn, review, and master new words. And more specifically, spaced repetition flashcards. That's because they have a proven learning method built in: spaced repetition. Spaced repetition simply means you repeat what you've learned over a spaced period of time because that's the best way to retain things. Meaning, if you learn a word on day 1, you see it again in 2 days, then in 4 days, in 8 days, and so on. The learning is spaced out over time, and the continued repetition helps push the word into your long-term memory so you never forget it. And that's exactly what our spaced repetition flashcards do for you. You'll find them in the vocabulary menu on the site. There, you can study the 100 core vocabulary, vocabulary from the lessons, or our 2000 core vocabulary list. Second, immerse yourself in conversations and conversation lessons. Another powerful way to pick up new words and phrases is to immerse yourself in the language. That way, you'll always pick up new words. And on top of that, you'll learn the words in the context of everyday conversations, instead of learning them one by one. So, if you're taking the lessons inside our system, in every lesson, you hear a conversation between native speakers. Then our teachers slow it down, explain every word and grammar rule so that you understand it all. And that conversation is repeated 3 times in total, so you remember it better. So you're not just listening to language that's way above your level and not understanding. You grow to understand it because everything is explained right after. You can also listen to the dialogue tracks that give you just the conversation of that lesson without the translations, so you can immerse yourself and just listen. This is one of the best ways to expose yourself to conversation. Actually understand them, even if you don't understand anything at first, and reinforce all the words you've learned. On top of the lessons, you can also immerse yourself in the target language by watching TV shows and listening to music. But unlike the lessons, you won't get the language explained, and this approach may be too hard for beginners. But if you're at an upper intermediate level, or above where you can learn through context and understand most of it, then this method can work just as well. Third, read every day. How often do you read in your target language? Reading is another way you can immerse yourself in the language and boost your vocabulary, because you'll always come across new words. But what should you read? And how do you find easy material for your level? Because what's the point if it's too hard for you? With our program, you can find extensive reading books inside the lesson library. These are quick and easy books from absolute beginner level up to intermediate that you can finish in a few minutes. And extensive reading is simply a strategy where you read and finish as many books as possible. At the absolute beginner level, these are simple 1 or 2 sentence per page books, making it easy for you to read through and pick up new words. Another way to memorize words fast is by learning songs in your target language. You can make a monthly goal to memorize 1 to 3 songs you like in your target language. Just search for the lyrics to a song you like, and as you listen to the song, read the lyrics. This can help you connect the sounds you're hearing with the characters or the letters you're reading. Remember, the key is to find a fun way to read every day. This will help you improve your vocabulary. Fourth, get quizzed on vocabulary regularly. I know, no one likes quizzes and tests after experiencing them in school, but getting tested on what you've learned is actually one of the best ways to remember what you learn and improve your memory. This is a proven learning method called active recall. All it means is when you try to remember something, you actually start to remember it better. So, if you're trying to remember the meaning of a word on a test, that's when your memory gets stronger. That's when you're flexing your brain muscles, or rather, neurons. So, how can you do it? If you're using the flashcards that I mentioned earlier, flashcards do that for you. They test you on the meanings of the words. You can flip the card over to see if you got the word correct or not. So, be sure to use flashcards. Next, if you're taking the lessons and following the learning pathway in our program, you'll automatically get tested after every few lessons. Just follow the pathway, take the lessons, and testing is done for you. You'll get multiple choice assessments after every few lessons that test you on the words and grammar you learned. That way, you won't forget what you've learned as you make your way down the pathway. Fifth, get new vocabulary and phrases sent to you automatically, the lazy way to learn words. So far, all of the methods mentioned are extremely powerful at helping you learn new words. But they all require work. And if you're lazy, busy, or just new to language learning, chances are there will be days when you won't want to drill flashcards or read. And that's a problem, because language learning needs to become an automatic habit. And if you're not doing it automatically, without thinking, you'll forever struggle with trying to learn. The good news is that you can get new words and phrases sent to you automatically every day, so that you don't have to lift a finger and boost your vocabulary in the process. And you can do that with our free Word of the Day service, where every day we email you a new word along with sample sentences. This is the easiest and the laziest way to boost your vocabulary, and it takes less than a minute, because all you have to do is glance at the word and you're done. But the best part is you automatically get new words every single day, so that your vocabulary is always improving. The system is automatic. All you have to do is join it. And as a side bonus, it helps you create a language learning habit because you're automatically learning new words. On top of that, you'll also get timely vocab and phrase lists every week via email. If it's wintertime, you'll get winter-related words and phrases. If Halloween is coming up, you'll get words for Halloween. It's that simple. Again, all of this is done and sent automatically if you're a member. That way, you don't have to go chasing down material or trying to figure out what to do and how to learn. So, to recap, use flashcards. Immerse yourself in conversations and conversation lessons. Read every day. Get quizzed on vocabulary regularly. Get new words sent to you automatically. These tips are fun and effective ways to help you reach your vocabulary goals a bit faster. So, if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account.
こんにちは。はじめまして。山口優です。優と呼んでください。私は日本人です。25歳です。誕生日は7月31日です。横浜市に住んでいます。一人暮らしです。趣味は地元の美味しい料理を食べることです。家族は3人です。父と母がいます。両親はレストランをやっています。小さいは風居酒屋です。私はシェフになりたいです。去年、フランスの有名な料理学校で勉強しました。今、日本にいます。今日、 日本に帰りました。今、仕事はありません。将来レストランをやりたいです。よろしくお願いします。
アメリカ人、中国人、日本人。What do these words mean? Stick around. In this quick lesson, you learn Japanese vocabulary for nationalities. But first, can you guess which nationality has the highest average life expectancy? Keep watching for the answer at the end. アメリカ人 American アメリカ人アメリカ人 Oh say, can you see? Lina listens to a new singer and talks to Susan. 彼女は上手に歌います。彼女はアメリカ人のアクセントがあります。私は彼女の声が好きです。中国人 Chinese 中国人中国人にはお Oscar is discussing the background of a new friend with Tom. 彼女、出身はどこですか？彼女は中国人です。日本人 Japanese 日本人日本人日本人日本人 both are fine. Both means Japanese. Kaname discusses a colleague with Yoko. あの人があなたの新しい同僚ですか？はい、彼は日本人です。韓国人 Korean 韓国人韓国人 Most of the nationalities in Japanese sound similar to English. But some countries like Korea, China, Korea, 韓国 China, 中国 sounds quite different. Jack asks Steve about the new colleague. 新しい同僚はどこ出身ですか？彼は韓国人です。ドイツ人 German ドイツ人ドイツ人 Prost! Ich bin glücklich. Ich heiße Lisa. Susan asks Oscar about the new member in their photography club. 新しいメンバーはどこ出身か知っていますか？彼はドイツ人です。フランス人 French フランス人フランス人 Bonjour mademoiselle. Susan asks Tom about the performer at a cultural festival. あのアーティストがどこ出身か知っていますか？彼女はフランス人です。イギリス人 British イギリス人イギリス人 Oh, it's been raining whole week. Son, excuse me. Can I have water, please? Tap water? This is how you stop the bus in London. Susan asks Lina about the mutual friend. 彼の国籍は何ですか？彼はイギリス人です。カナダ人 Canadian カナダ人カナダ人 I know some people who've been to Canada and they told me people are nice there. Hello, Canada. Susan asks Lina about the mutual friend. 彼女の国籍は何ですか？彼女はカナダ人です。インド人 Indian インド人インド人 I love Indian food, especially southern Indian food. Steve and Jack chat about a new restaurant. あの新しいレストランに行ってみましたか？はい、料理は美味しかったです。シェフはインド人です。オーストラリア人 Australian オーストラリア人オーストラリア人 There are many unique animals in Australia, like famous one kangaroo, wombat, wallaby, kookaburra. When I went to Australia, I saw many guys were wearing shorts. Even though if you think about there's many quite aggressive animals, I think they're pretty tough. Hitoshi and Aya talk about a new customer. あの新しいお客さんを知っていますか？彼女は引っ越してきたばかりです。オーストラリア人です。Let's review. You see the word in English and your job is to say the word in Japanese. Ready? Do you remember how to say American? アメリカ人。アメリカ人。How about Chinese? 中国人。中国人。And how to say Japanese? 日本人。日本人。What about Korean? 韓国人。韓国人。Do you remember how to say German? ドイツ人。ドイツ人。Let's try French. フランス人。フランス人。What about British? イギリス人。イギリス人。Now, let's see if you remember how to say Canadian. カナダ人。カナダ人。Another one. What about Indian? インド人。インド人。And finally, do you remember how to say Australian? オーストラリア人。オーストラリア人。So, which nationality has the highest average life expectancy? It's the Japanese. Japan is famous for its high life expectancy. People in Japan live longer thanks to their healthy diet, good health care, and active lifestyle. In some places in Japan, like Okinawa, many people live over 100 years. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to practice these new words and phrases. And see you next time!
ある日森の中クマさんに出会った花咲く森の道クマさんに出会ったクマさんの言うことにゃお嬢さんお逃げなさいしたこらさっさっさのさしたこらさっさっさのさところがクマさんが後からついてくるトコトコトコトコトトコトコトコトコトお嬢さんお待ちなさいちょっと落とし物白い貝殻の小さなイヤリングあらくまさんありがとうお礼に歌いましょうララララララララララララ La 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 la.品川、大崎、五反田、目黒、恵比寿、渋谷、原宿、代々木、新宿、Let's go 山手線。新大久保、高田馬場、目白、池袋、大塚、巣鴨、駒込、田端、Let's go 山手線。まもなく電車が参ります。西日暮里、日暮里、うぐいす谷、上野、御徒町、秋葉原、神田、東京、Let's go 山手線。有楽町、新橋、浜松町、田町、高輪ゲートウェイ、素晴らしい Let's go 山手線。じゃあもう一度一緒に歌いましょう。品川、大崎、五反田、目黒、恵比寿、渋谷、原宿、代々木、新宿、Let's go 山手線。新大久保、高田馬場、目白、池袋、大塚、巣鴨、駒込、田端、Let's go 山手線。西日暮里、日暮里、うぐいす谷、上野、御徒町、秋葉原、神田、東京、Let's go 山手線。有楽町、新橋、浜松町、田町、高輪ゲートウェイ、素晴らしい Let's go 山手線。Let's go 山手線。
Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. First, can you talk about how you're feeling in your target language? Get our new Feelings Conversation PDF cheat sheet right now and master over 40 words and phrases inside. Second, the Autumn Vocab PDF Writing Workbook. With this printable PDF, you'll learn all the must-know autumn words and phrases. And you'll be able to practice writing the phrases out as well. Download it for free right now. Third, can you talk about Halloween in your target language? With this quick 1-minute lesson, you'll learn must-know Halloween words like vampire, trick-or-treat, and more. Fourth, what are you afraid of? Public speaking? Spiders? Rejection? With this new phrases to express your fears lesson, you'll be able to talk about what you're afraid of in your target language. And fifth, looking for a new language learning app? With the innovative language learning app, you learn language.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.